Hello friends, today I am going to explain Anthrone method for estimation of starch in potatoes. Anthrone method is commonly used for estimation of carbohydrate in the given sample. Here we are using the same Anthrone method for estimation of starch. Starch is an important polysaccharide. It is a storage form of carbohydrate in plants and it is abundantly found in roots, tubers and cereals. So starch is basically composed of glucose molecule. It is a mixture of polymers such as amylose and amylopectin. The sample in this method, it is treated with 80% of alcohol initially to remove simple sugar. Then the remaining starch is hydrolyzed into simple sugar by dilute acid and quantity of simple sugar is measured spectrophotometrically using Anthrone reagent. So in hot acid medium, starch is hydrolyzed to glucose and dehydrated to hydroxymethyl furfural. Furfural derivative give a green color which can be determined spectrophotometrically at 630 nanometer. There are three steps in the reaction. First step is hydrolysis of polysaccharide. Polysaccharide is converting into monosaccharide first. Then dehydration step. Here the monosaccharide is converting into furfural. Third step is reaction of furfural with anthrone. So furfural plus anthrone gives hydroxymethyl furfural. This is a blue-green complex and it can be measured spectrophotometrically. Then the reagents required. First one is anthrone reagent. For making anthrone, we have to dissolve 200 mg of anthrone in 100 ml ice cold sulfuric acid, 95%. So care should be taken while preparing this. Then 80% ethanol, 2.5 normal HCl, standard glucose solution. For making standard glucose solution, 100 mg of glucose has to be dissolved in 100 ml distilled water. Then you have to prepare a working standard from the standard glucose solution. For that, you have to take 10 ml of stock and dilute it to 100 ml in a standard flask. Procedure. So you can take 0.1 to 0.5 gram of sample. So homogenize the sample in hot 80% ethanol to remove the sugar, simple sugar. Then centrifuge and retain the residue. This process has to be continued till the washing of the residue do not give the color with anthrone reagent. Then the residue has to be dried. From the residue, take 100 mg and transfer into a boiling tube. Then this can be hydrolyzed by keeping it in a boiling water bath for 3 hours with 5 ml of 2.5 normal HCl. If the level of acid is decreasing, you have to maintain it by adding more acid. After 3 hours, cool to room temperature. Then neutralize it with sodium carbonate until the effervescence ceases. Then make up the volume to 100 ml and then centrifuge. From that, pipette out 0.1 or 0.2 ml supernatant and make up to 1 ml with distilled water. Then you have to prepare different concentrations of standard. For that, label different test tubes and transfer 0.2 ml, 0.4 ml, 0.6 ml, 0.8 ml and 1 ml of glucose from working standard and then make up to 1 ml by adding distilled water. Now add 4 ml of Anthrone reagent into each test tube. Then heat for 8 minutes in a boiling water bath. After that, cool rapidly and read the intensity of dark green color at 630 nanometer in a UV visible spectrophotometer. So, after getting the readings, you can draw a standard curve. From that, you may get the concentration of glucose in the given sample, and you have to multiply with factor value 0.9, then you will get starch concentration. Now you can plot a standard curve. So for that you have to mark the concentrations on x-axis and absorbance on y-axis. Then you can draw a straight line and find out the slope. Similarly, found out the absorbance of the given sample. Divide the absorbance by the slope, then you will get the concentration of glucose in the given sample. Thank you.